Hello, hello, hello. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3 4. Coming in clear here. How's it going? Tristan, Toothbrush, and where can I watch this movie? Well, there's Amazon Prime. Um, I'm not sure if it's on Netflix, but it's on Prime, and it also depends where you are, because sometimes it's geolocated. You know what I mean? So kind of matters on those type of things. Uh, but it's on Prime for sure. Let's see where else it's on. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We're just checking for where else this movie you could watch it on, because that's a good question. It's on Google Play for $5 if you want to watch it there. Yeah, Prime Video has it too. I think maybe even YouTube has it. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? We'll be starting the movie shortly. And yeah, YouTube also has it. YouTube has it also. So you can watch it on YouTube, you can watch it on Prime, you could watch it on Google Videos, which is pretty much like YouTube. I have a Blu-ray copy of this, so that's how I'm watching it. But by all means, you could watch it in many different ways. So hopefully the lighting and the mic's coming in hot, and the setup here. Usually I'm at my computer desk in my bedroom, but I thought I would change the scenery a bit. Change the scene, living room, bigger TV on the couch. That feeling of watching a horror movie with the lights off on the couch, got a blanket and all that stuff. And it just fits the Spooktember vibe. So that's pretty much it, That's how we're rolling today. And it seems like the metrics are good. The stream's coming in 1080p. And the audio and the visual sounds okay. I got the counter down there too. So just want to welcome everybody to 2024, Friday the 13th, September the 13th, and it's Friday. So you know what that means. Just in case you forgot the date, you could see it right here on my shirt. Friday the 13th. It's this is one of those calendar shirts you kind of wear. You see a compadre right there holding just a machete, and I got some blood on the sleeves as well. I'll show you the bottom of the shirt. So you see Jason is standing on the Camp Crystal Lake dock looking down, kind of depressed because he's maybe run out of victims to kill. But don't worry, because tonight we're watching the final chapter, and there's going to be plenty and plenty of victims to kill tonight on Friday the 13th in 2024. 40 years later. When did this movie come out, guys? I have it up on a browser here. The release date for Friday the 13th, the final chapter, was in April 13th, 1984. So all you people born in 1984 that are 40 years old could celebrate your birthday with the final chapter, because it's regarded as probably the best Friday the 13th sequel of the whole series. Now, I put up a community poll on my YouTube channel, and ironically, it had like 13 votes up until a couple of days ago, like right before I closed the poll. And on the poll was movies like the final chapter, as you see here, Jason Takes Manhattan, Jason Lives, and Jason X as well. And out of all those movies, the final chapter took it. Ironically, Jason Lives got the least amount of votes. And in my opinion, it's between the final chapter and Jason Lives in terms of like what is the best um, Friday sequel of the whole franchise. Because Jason Lives is really good. It's a really freaking good movie. Um, yeah, but how's it going, Toothbrush? How's it going, A? If you're in the chat lurking, feel free to drop a message in the live chat, and we will interact during the movie while it's playing. And yeah, don't forget to click that like button, subscribe for more of this Spooktember watch along horror content, horror gaming. I'm thinking about playing Outlast, maybe some Friday the 13th, and other scary games that anybody mentions. I'm up for ideas as well, you know. And yeah, it's much appreciated. That like button goes a long way. It gets it up in the metrics, the algorithm, so to speak, as everybody says. And I don't know, like, who else is doing a Friday the 13th watch along. I'm pretty sure other people will, because this franchise is pretty epic and awesome. But if we could get the likes up on mine and more people can join and we could have a horrifying good time with Jason Voorhees, that would be awesome. So let me explain the situation here before we just talk about the movie a little bit more. So as you see on the screen, let me get my pointing fingers proper. So you could see, like, on the bottom left of the screen, right? On the bottom left hand of the screen, there's a counter, and you see it's below that follow along text over there, that way. So you see how it says follow along, and how there's an arrow, and how all those numbers are 0. All those numbers that are 0 represent the runtime of the movie. So before I start the movie, I'm going to give a countdown from 10, 9, 8, 7, all the way to 3, 2, 1. Then when I say start movie is when that timer is going to start. So when I say start movie after the 10-second countdown, that's when you click play on your Blu-ray player, your PS5, your computer, your whatever. And then that timer will be counting 1, 2, 3, and it's going to keep going until the whole runtime of this movie is about 1 hour and 30 minutes. So if you ever get lost, or you're joining the stream late, or whatever, that timer in the bottom corner is going to be up the whole time. And you could just click, fast forward, or click the time to that timer, and we'll be watching at the same time and talking about the same thing. And that's what the watch along is all about, pretty much. I hope whatever I just said made sense, but that's what it is. You know what I mean? So that's what we're doing. So I'm going to give a warning again before we start anything. I'm going to say, hey, here comes the countdown. We're about to start the movie. Everybody get ready. And I'm going to go 10, 9, 8. And then when I say start the movie, click now, that's when we all click, and the time excuse me, the timer goes from there. Capiche? Make a little sense? So that's it, pretty much. I got the live chat up on a monitor. I got like a secondary monitor and a main monitor for the movie. So if you're in the chat chatting, I'll be able to read all your messages. So all is good there. I'm just going to zoom it in a little bit so I could see better. Yeah, that's good. And that's pretty much it. So let's give a little bit more breakdown of the final chapter, and we'll start the movie. So like I said, the final chapter was released in April of 1984. It was released in the United States of America. It had a budget of $2.2 million and a total box office of $33 million. That's a pretty big success, right? That's more than like 20 times the budget. It stars such people like Crispin Glover from Back to the Future. He played Marty McFly's dad, Michael J. Fox's dad, in that movie. It also stars people like Corey Feldman, who's most notably from movies like The Lost Boys and Stand By Me. And yeah, you got those stars. You got a lot of other people, but they're not super notable, I would say. But the whole cast in this movie is quite good. And the thing about the final chapter, it's pretty much like, hold on, I'm just gonna make sure the audio is okay here. The thing about the final chapter, it's pretty much it's that classic Camp Crystal Lake, uh, camp counselors. You know, not so much camp counselors, sorry, but Camp Crystal Lake. You got all these young people partying, they're drinking beer, you know, doing that thing, having fun, you know, getting down with stuff, so to speak. And Jason pretty much is stalking in the woods and calculating on how to take them down. We won't go into spoilers just in case anybody's watching this for the first time. But what I'm trying to say is that this movie embodies a Friday the 13th movie. It takes place in the woods, you know, near a lake. That's why there's Camp Crystal Lake. People are in the cottage, people are camping, people are hiking. You get good character types like Corey Feldman, like his older sister. There's like a big kind of lumberjack kind of guy who's looked at as one of the savior protagonists, I would say, in kind of a way. So you get that too. And the Jason in this movie, like you see in the background of this YouTube video, he's got the classic mask, you know, the classic Jason Voorhees mask that we all know and love. And he has like a classic, you know, machete in this movie, and the outfit as well. So it's like one of the trademark Jasons that people constantly go back to. And this movie has comedy, it has horror, it has pretty much everything. It's got that true 80s vibe, and the 80s is when these type of slasher movies like Friday the 13th, like A Nightmare on Elm Street, uh, Halloween, Michael Myers, like all these movies were kind of in their prime and heyday. So that's another key element to why this movie was so successful, I would say. And it's, yeah, most notably, I think fans of the series regard it as the best sequel of the whole franchise. And the whole franchise, you got to remember, it has like 11 movies, I think. Yeah, I think it has 11 movies, and out of all those 11 movies, there are some stinkers. Believe me, there are some real stinkers. But I would say like there's at least like four pretty damn good Friday the 13th sequels, and this one is constantly rated at the top by many fans. And that's another thing. Like in the makeup department, you have Tom Savini. Tom Savini, he's done movies like the Dawn of the Dead movies with George A. Romero. So he's done like the makeup for the zombies in that movie. He's done a lot of makeup for a lot of popular kind of horror movies that you might know of. And he's just like a great makeup artist. So, you know, back in the 80s, they used like a lot of practical blood, a lot of practical effects, and things like that. So you're going to notice that as we're watching the movie as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We won't dive into spoilers or anything like that, but we'll just get ready to watch the movie. I hope everyone's queued up and has the movie ready, because obviously I can't play it on the YouTube video, or else I'll get something called DMCA, which is a Digital Media Copyright Association thingamajig, which means you basically can't play like copyrighted material like that on your YouTube video, or the YouTube gods get pretty unhappy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to still have the microphone active as we're watching, but obviously you're not going to hear the movie through like my video. Basically, that's going to be your job to play the movie on your end through your speakers, through your device. And I'm just going to be piping my voice through the YouTube video for live commentary and live interaction with you guys. I'm trying to explain things like as basic as possible, just in case people might be new to watch-alongs. I'm new to watch-alongs. I only did one a week ago with The Exorcism of Emily Rose, so that's why I'm trying to explain things as thoroughly as possible, just to make sense for you guys and for myself too. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Hey, Castellar, Daniel Garcia, what's going on? The Crispin, the dancing scene, yeah, it's super nerdy but super awesome. You gotta love Crispin Glover from Back to the Future, right? George McFly. George McFly. Good old Crispin Glover. And he had that horror movie called Willard. I think I watched Willard a really long time ago, but I have to rewatch it. I believe it came out in 2003. But it's like Crispin Glover has like these rats or something, and he's like a king of rats. He's like takes care of all the rats. And I think I remember it being pretty good. I don't think it's amazing, but I think it got like pretty good reviews too. You know what I mean? So we're pretty much ready, folks. We're gonna start, I think, at 8:30. Remember this timer. This timer in the bottom corner. I can't point to it because the camera's like mirrored, but you see it right there, bottom left-hand corner. That timer. That's the follow along timer. So when it starts counting is when that's when I start the movie on my end. And hopefully that's when you start the movie on your end too. And I think I did a pretty good job of syncing it with Emily Rose last week, The Exorcism of Emily Rose. So we should be able to sync it okay too. Once again, I'm rocking this Friday the 13th shirt that I got from Walmart last year. Jason standing at the dock, Camp Crystal Lake, depressed because he has no more victims to kill. And yeah, I'm in the spirit. So let's do this thing in a couple minutes. I'm gonna grab some sushi I have in the fridge. I'm gonna lay it out in front of me here, and then we'll do a watch along of Friday the 13th, the final chapter. So give me 2 minutes, and we'll do the countdown, and we'll start this movie together and enjoy Friday the 13th together as well. So, uno momento. 1 second. Okay, almost ready. Gonna bring the dish over. We'll start it up. I got a wireless mic so you can hear me the whole time. Pretty hyped to watch this movie. Excuse me. All right. I got some food here. Sushi. Edamame / edamame. And yeah, I can grab a soda, then we're gonna be off to the races, peeps. Super hyped for this movie. Friday the 13th, the final chapter, even though it's not the final chapter, you probably know that because it's technically. Is this part 4? Yeah, it's part 4, isn't it? So we still have a new beginning, which is part 5 after this, and then part 6 is Jason Lives, and then part 7 is what's part 7? Jason Takes Manhattan when he goes to New York City, I think. Cheers. Okay, I think that's everything. Yep, should be. Sweet. All right. So, without further ado, let's start this movie up. I gotta pull this closer to me. The table. Yeah, that's good. Hopefully, the angle of the camera is okay, and the microphone quality is okay too. So, what we're gonna do, people? Make sure the chat is working. So, what we're gonna do? We're gonna count down, and we're gonna all start at the same time. I'm going to count down from 10 seconds. And then at the end of that 10 seconds, I'm going to say 0, start now. And when I say start now is when click play. Comprende? Hope that makes sense. So 10-second countdown. I'm going to be like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Start now. Start now, click play. When I say start now is when you click play, because I'm going to be clicking play on my side. Make sense? So let's do this thing. Let's start up the movie. Let's start it up. So hold on, let me mute my desktop audio. Desktop audio is muted. Okay, yep. So the runtime for this movie again is 1 hour and 31 minutes and 21 seconds, just in case you were wondering. And yeah, that's it pretty much. So here we go. So let me get my start button ready. Okay, yep, that's good like that. Okay, and I'm gonna get the Blu-ray ready. This is a lot of setup, I know. Okay, just let me know in the live chat if you guys are cool or not, if anything is on your mind. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna do the countdown, guys. Get ready for the countdown. So here we go. Here we go. We're gonna count down. All right. Okay. So here we go. We're gonna do a 10-second countdown, and yeah. So here we go. Counting from 10, counting down from 10. Then when I say start now, that's when you click play. Okay. So here we go. We go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Start now. Hopefully you guys are good. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Right? We have the camp counselors talking. We should be good. We should be good. Just let me know in the chat. And making sure that I'm good with the timer here. We just passed a minute, minute 3, minute 4, minute 5, minute 6. We're doing the pre-ramble here. Around the campfire. Yikes. Have you guys seen this? Jason's mother, Pamela Voorhees, beheaded. There it is. Wow. Oh, there's Sackhead Jason. I didn't like the look of Potato Sackhead Jason, to be honest. That's a good boy, Jason. Ooh! Did he slice him in the groin? That's crazy. Just gonna move the camera back a little bit. I like how it's like going over all the movies, like all the previous entries. It's like previously on Friday the 13th. Love the music. The final chapter in heavy quotation marks, aka part 4 of 10. 11's a remake. Corey Feldman. Man, Corey Feldman's been in The Lost Boys and Friday the 13th. That's pretty badass. Right? Is this everybody's favorite Friday the 13th movie? That's what I at least hear online, and the general consensus is that people love this movie. I'm getting that a message that my audio bit rate is potentially too low, but just let me know if my audio is coming in clear enough. Uh, yeah, I know that the bit rate's, yeah, it's kind of low. Well, the audio bit rate's at 160, so that's pretty good actually. I don't know what it's talking about. So hopefully the audio bit rate sounds okay. It sounded good on the Emily Rose stream last week, last Saturday. So hopefully it's okay here as well, peeps. Resolution's good, 1080p. Yeah, the bit rate, audio bit rate might be low, but just let me know in the chat if the audio is coming in clear or not. If there's any audio issues, just let me know. And thank you very much. Keep this area clear. Do, 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 do. Okay. Just playing around with the Windows setup. Okay. Push it back a bit further. The wet stuff. Rain? It's a hand. So we're 7 minutes and 45 seconds in, guys. 7 minutes and 49 now. In 5 seconds, we'll be hitting the 8 minute mark. Hopefully, everybody is synced up. Some good edamame. So, in the gurney, I think that's Jason from part 3, right? Like we saw in the preamble there with the previously stuff. That should be Jason from part 3 in the gurney there. Creepy. This movie was 40 years ago. Unbelievable. I mean, in a way, right? Doesn't look that old. Pretty cool. Friday the 13th this year falls on a Spooktember vibe. I mean, the fall season officially starts in 7 days, I believe. I'm excited for that. Weather's been like too warm lately. Again, if you're lurking in the chat or kind of trying to figure out what's going on, currently we are 11 minutes and 7 seconds into the movie, and you can see that in the timer in the bottom left hand of the screen where it says follow along. There's an arrow. That timer represents where I am currently in the movie. So if you want to follow along with the commentary and watch along, that timer in the bottom left is what represents the play time of the movie currently. Excuse me. You're getting freaky. What the hell are they watching on the TV? Or it's Axel, right? The creep. Like, it's so weird, huh? Exercise video. Damn, Axel. Jeez. Axel, you ruined it, dude. Didn't you know, like, after that the body sometimes, like, twitches and stuff like that? Plus, it's like a crazy serial killer. Like, why would you just leave him there? Say, lock him in the ice box. Some extra padlocks. I don't know. Is she going to be the first one to get it? Or is he? Creep. Creep. So creepy. So creepy. Ooh! There it is. A nice chiropractor kind of exercise, huh? That's what you get for being creepy. Head twister. Ooh. The registered nurse split right open. Kind of feel more bad for her. I mean, the first guy was pretty innocent too, right? But Feel less bad for him. What is that, Commodore? Looks like a Commodore, right? There he is. The classic Corey Feldman. Here it is. The fellow party people. There's Crispin Glover right there. You guys have seen Back to the Future. That's George McFly, Marty McFly's dad. He's a good actor. The old computer. We had computers back then in 1984. I mean, basically, Corey Feldman was playing on a computer, the Commodore, right? Computer don't lie. Pamela Voorhees. That's Jason's mom. For anybody doesn't know, this hitchhiker looks like a classic hippie from the 70s. There you go. Canada in love. There it is. Wow. Peace and love, man. Canada in love. Hear that? Ooh! Want a banana split? There it is. So it's ironic that she said Canada and love because, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Camp Crystal Lake is supposed to take place in either New Jersey or Michigan, and both of those states are pretty much near the border of Canada, right? So I mean, maybe they're depicting that it takes place in Canada, or it does take place like in those two states potentially, and she's like a Canadian that's traveled over the border. I believe that's the lore. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's New Jersey or Michigan where Camp Crystal Lake takes place, the fictional set piece, right? There they are getting outside the car. The final chapter. So we haven't really saw Jason's face yet, huh? Like in the whole outfit. But hi, I can't pronounce that name. Is it is that Russian text? Is that Slavic? Welcome to the chat. But Tikia, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the watch along. I'm not sure of that text, but if you could let me know what language that's in, maybe I could translate it. Detect language. Friday the 13th was? That's what I read in the translation. Friday the 13th was. Is that correct? From Russian, right? Looks like Russian. That's what Google says. Google says it's Russian. Hello. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. We got Corey Feldman peeping over here. Peeping Corey. He's getting a front row and center view of some Action Jackson happening here. Love his reaction. He's super hyped. Damn, busted. Come on, we're out in the wild. It's like a These are what the cottage goers do, right? You're in wilderness. You think you're in private. We are about 25 minutes and 40 seconds in, peeps. Oh my. Twins. How about that? These guys are pretty excited for the twin situation. I don't know. I always found these movies scary because part of the reason I found them scary is because like this is an activity that I like to partake in. I like to go hiking, camping, stay in cottages, the wilderness type vibe. And I can imagine if you're from like a place like upstate New York or New Jersey or Michigan, there it is, Pacific Northwest. There's a lot of like nature, right? So like this is something like people could resonate with. I don't know about the the stripping and skinny dipping. Not something in my wheelhouse particularly, but I'm sure there's lots of people that enjoy it, and there's nothing wrong with that. You're becoming one with nature. I wouldn't want to do it in front of Jason Voorhees, especially with that machete. You know what I mean? Corey Feldman. He's getting it all IRL, man. First person view. Wild, huh? Friday the 13th always went pretty heavy in the nudity, sexual, gore, all that stuff, right? But it's just the way it is. Part of the movie's allure, I guess you could say. Excuse me. Hell, Tommy's a mechanic too. kid knows it all. Strip and dip. Listen, Sarah's a good girl, okay? She goes to church on Sundays. She's not gonna skinny dip, right? Well, her friend's drowning. I mean, I think that's just for cause. What did you say? No, not Sam. Oh no! That's crazy. See, the license plate NJ, New Jersey. So this does take place in New Jersey, which is right on the border of Canada. That peace and love, peace in Canada, hitchhiker. So that's what that lore is all about. Crank it. Crank that. Just getting a bit more comfy. Whoops. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the movie. This guy knows about the solenoid, huh? Does that actually work? I mean, that's kind of like what a spark plug does, right? Camunero. Like the dog, golden retriever. It's pretty cute. Corey Feldman's like one of the standouts in this movie. And unfortunately, Corey Feldman falls into that trope of child actor becoming kind of a strange individual as they've grown up. We could say that. And it kind of happy it happened with Kevin from Home Alone, right? Macaulay Culkin. Happened with Edward Furlong from Terminator 2. I don't know what it is. It's just like a common thing. Too much fame early, I guess. Wild. Pretty badass though. It's pretty cool. By the way, this is all the work of Tom Savini. If you don't know who Tom Savini is, look him up on Google. You'll see like all the makeup he does for like Dawn of the Dead, this movie, and like Garcia said, here comes the Crispin Glover dance scene. It's friggin' epic. Hey Alex, what's going on, brother? He's great for in From Dusk Till Dawn. Yeah, remember the gun? There's the dance, the Crispin Glover dance. I think he was dancing to Back in Black originally in this scene. They originally playing Black Back in Black, but they piped it over with this '80s, more like '80s pop music. It's a great way to burn calories. Crispin Glover dance, great way to burn calories, guys. The Titty Twister was an insane bar. Yes, it was, Alex. It was. And do you remember the gun that Tom Savini had? You know, near the belt of his pants. It's epic gun. So cool. And if you didn't know, Tom Savini also directed the remake of Night of the Living Dead. The original Night of the Living Dead, public domain movie, black and white, kind of started off the zombie movies. It came out in 1968 or 1970, I believe, around there. Well, the remake came out in 1990, 1991, and it's directed by Tom Savini. Yeah, the groin gun, that's right, Alex. And of course, the scene with Selma Hayek dancing. That'll make anybody sweat. And yeah, Quentin Tarantino likes feet apparently, and drinking liquor off hot woman's feet. Everybody has a what's it called? Everyone's got a vice. Have you seen this movie before, Alex? Final Chapter. People say it's like the best sequel of the Friday series. Yeah, definitely, Alex. He's pretty peculiar, Tarantino. Just the way he talks and like his facial expressions. Quentin Tarantino, he's kind of a strange dude. He does kind of look deformed. Tristan, how are you? Happy Friday the 13th. Do you like my shirt with Jason standing on the dock of Camp Crystal Lake? Happy Friday the 13th. Welcome to the watch along, Tristan. You love it? Thanks. Appreciate it. I got it from Walmart last year, actually. I like how it looks, and it's got blood on the sleeves too. Yeah, just like the design of Jason. If you want to follow along, Tristan, it's in the bottom left hand of the screen, the time of the the movie. So right now we're on 39 minutes and 24 seconds. As you can see, like you just match the timing of your movie with the bottom left of the screen where the timer is, if that makes sense. Okay, cool. Yeah, try to match it up. We're not that far in the movie. Oh, you got the Scream Factory box, which is amazing. Cool, Alex. What's your favorite sequel, Alex, of the Friday the 13th franchise? For me, it's between this movie and Jason Lives. Between the final chapter, part four of this movie, and part six, Jason Lives, those are my two favorite sequels of the franchise. Two favorite movies of the franchise. I actually don't rate number one that high, to be honest. Even number two, I don't rate it super high. The end is pretty freaky. Yeah, it is, Tristan. It's really scary with Corey Feldman. Really scary. I also like I like Freddy versus Jason too. I know some people don't like that movie, but I thought it was pretty cool to see them fight and all that stuff. And it took place in kind of modern times, 2003. I mean, that's like over 20 years ago now, but I mean, like cinematography wise, it's modern kind of times. Yeah, Tristan, you think so too? Freddy versus Jason is cool. Nice. Yeah, I think it's a good movie. Oh wow, Alex, you did it like a one night um watch along. I mean, watch of the Friday 13th movies. That's amazing. For nearly 2 weeks straight. Oh, okay, one a night. Sorry, I read it once in one night. So for like 2 weeks, you watch them back to back, the day after the other. That's cool. But Freddy versus Jason was cool. Yeah, good ending. They kind of leave it ambiguous, with that ending of Freddy versus Jason. Apparently, they made a comic, Freddy versus Jason versus Ash Campbell from the Evil Dead series. If you guys know Evil Dead, Ash Campbell is the guy with the shotgun, well, chainsaw for an arm. He has like the shotgun that he calls his boomstick. That's Ash Campbell. So apparently, there's a comic of Freddy versus Jason versus Ash. I never read it. I heard about it. There's this girl skinny dipping again. Like Randy from Scream says, you got to know the rules. I think if you like get naked more than once in a horror movie, that's your calling to get macheted. Don't you know the rules? This girl's just chilling on her raft. Seems like a nice smoky night until Jason puts a French knife or machete right through her torso. You have to ruin everything. Yeah, Scream. I think it's great. I think it's a great series. There's a couple entries. I wasn't big on Scream 4 for some reason. I didn't like it that much. I really like Scream 1. I like Scream 2. Scream 3 is pretty good as well. And then I mentioned in my Beetlejuice review, I like Scream 5. 5 and 6, the ones with Jenna Ortega and Michelle Barrera, sorry. I think Jenna Ortega and Michelle Barrera do a pretty good job at transitioning old school Scream to present day Scream. That convenience store scene in Scream 6, 2023 is pretty cool. I don't want to give spoilers, but it's a cool scene if you've seen it. Did you catch up, Tristan, with the timing of the clock? Right now we're about 5 seconds away from 45 minutes. And we're 45 minutes right now. I know there's some latency with the stream and the screen, but yeah, as long as you're around 45 minutes, that should be good. Yeah, Scream might be a good watch along, Alex. The problem with like the YouTube community polls, you can only post like four options. You can't post like eight or 10 or whatever. Like these horror franchises have so much entries. It's like the four options in the YouTube community post is not enough to choose from. My Facebook news just got drowned with Jenna Ortega. Yeah, are they taking overkill of the algorithm? Jenna Ortega and Hawk Tuah? That's crazy. Hawk Tuah is still going, huh? It's been like a month. And she's still popular. I can see why Jenna Ortega is popular. She's in everything, but the Hawk Tuah meme lives on. Oh, cool, Tristan. Yeah, ask your dad, a fellow fan. Yeah, if you could ask him, that'd be great. You could still catch up. We're, yeah, like 45, 46 minutes in right now, so we still got half of a movie. More than half, a bit more than half left here. I think Jenna Ortega is a pretty good actress. What do you think, Alex? Do you think she's pretty good? I haven't watched Wednesday. I'm just judging it off by like the Scream movies I've seen her in. And obviously, I watched her in Beetlejuice 2 a few days ago, and I found her good in that. Sweet Tristan. Sounds good. Right now, we're at the scene where the girl on the life raft just got killed, and her boyfriend just got crotched with a spear gun by Jason. Pretty damn gross. A spear gun to the crotch. What a way to go. Now we got the main hiker protagonist like, hey, what's going on? I'm wearing plaid like Tim the Toolman Taylor, and I have my own machete. Dawn of the Dead remake from 2004 is an amazing movie. I've seen it multiple times. It's great. It's one of those movies, it's like where I question, is the remake better than the original? Because the thing I like about the 2004 remake is the filmography and the camera shots. Like that one camera shot of Sarah is her name, the main character, when she's in her car, and you get like that top view of the car like driving around like Grand Theft Auto kind of through the streets. And I thought that was like a really cool kind of scene. And just like the quality of the cinematography and the characters and the kills, I found like having it in the new millennium compared to 1978 was a just full cause of the remake being pretty damn good. So I really like that movie, Alex. One of the great openings to a movie. Yeah, for sure. Also, Land of the Dead from 2005 is pretty good. And then I didn't really watch Flight of the Dead or Diary of the Dead, whatever came after that. I kind of lost touch, to be honest. But I really do like the classic Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead. Day of the Dead's really good. Like the classic Day of the Dead from 1990 or whatever, with that asshole army sergeant who's like telling everybody off. That guy's such a prick, man. He's such a general asshole. There you go. Crispin Glover trying to get lucky as the bed breaks. This stoner character is pretty funny too. The guy in the black shirt. He's watching like some Charlie Chaplin nude flick, silent film with nudity, black and white. I guess some people had to get off somehow, huh? Yeah, that might be another good idea for a watch along, Alex. One of the Dead movies. We have Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead. That's uh, that's three right there. Land of the Dead maybe could be a fourth one. Like I said, I never watched like Diary of the Dead or Flight of the Dead or whatever. But when I was like when I was in college, in the lecture theater, they actually showed the first Night of the Living Dead in the lecture theater, which had like a big screen and everything. And it's really cool because that movie's public domain. So I think even on YouTube, I could possibly watch it on the screen with the audio and with me talking, because I believe that's what James, the angry video game nerd, did. One of the years on his YouTube channel, he watched like the whole Night of the Living Dead while commentating to it on YouTube. It wasn't a stream, but it was like just a video he made, and I thought that was pretty cool. It's a good movie. It's pretty old by now, but it's still good. This guy's high as a kite, and one of the twins just got speared. Bought a bunk. You guys can't share. There's always this trope in the movies, huh? You have like the church girl who's like the supposed virgin, hard to get. But according to the rules by Randy and Scream, you want to be pure so you survive. Once you become unpure is when the killer kills you. Those are the rules. Corey Feldman. Have you guys seen The Lost Boys? That's another good horror movie starring Corey Feldman. It's got that sick track to it, music track. Cry, little sister, how far you come. Oh, something your brother. Which Jason movie is it when he slams the girls into a tree when they're in sleeping bags? I think he did that in two movies. Um, he definitely did it in he definitely did it in Jason X when they did a recreation of a simulation of Camp Crystal Lake. Like they simulated Camp Crystal Lake from the spaceship they were on, and then Jason saw the girls in the sleeping bags, picked them up, slammed them against a tree. So it's definitely in Jason X, but it might be in another Jason movie too. I can't remember, but I think it is one of the earlier parts, like where it's not a simulation. But that's one of the best kills. The sleeping bag kill is up there with like the cryo face kill, where he takes that girl's face, the blonde girl, slams her cryogenic face against the counter, just breaks apart. Saxophone dude. Oh yeah, you talking about Lost Boys, Alex? The saxophone when they're playing that song and they're getting freaky. I think that's what I remember. Kiefer Sutherland. Kiefer Sutherland looks so damn cool in that movie. Badass. See, now that scene, I always forget. Does the mom get killed in this scene of final chapter? Where like she looks at the camera all quick? I don't think she does get killed, but it always makes me think that she does. Tristan, you got the disc. Hell yeah. Sync it up. We are currently at 55 minutes and 35 seconds. You got the timer there on the YouTube video, right? So you should be able to sync it up, I think. But let me know if you need any more guidance. You made it in a good time, Tristan. We're getting to that scene where things are gonna start hitting the fan. Everybody's getting cozy. Tommy and his sister Trish are thinking everything's okay, like, but maybe it's not okay. Oh yeah, Tristan, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Sync it up. We're getting into like that transition kind of to the climax. It's like just starting the climax right now. The mystery of the introduction of Jason Voorhees in the final chapter. Corey Feldman's such a good character. You're in the menu? Okay, there you go. There you go. Hit play and try to skip those scenes or navigate to 57 minutes. Let's sync it up, Tristan. Okay, cool, Tristan. You're almost there, huh? You're almost there. You could do it. 57 minutes, 33 seconds. Hear that chant? Love that chant. Oh crap, sleep the tent. Trish. Oh, really, Alex? You and one of your workmates are obsessed with Corey's music career? Is it good? Is this music actually good, Alex? Corey Feldman's music? I think I heard like a snippet of it and he just looked totally weird. And that kind of like threw me off a bit. He's an interesting cat. You're at the scene where he just ripped open the tent. Cool. Nice, Tristan. And now Crispin Glover's in bed with the girl, right? Is that where you're at now, Tristan? Yeah. Now there's two people sleeping together. Sweet. I think we're synced up. Oh yeah, there we go. Good job. You're fast. You got that disc in and then you went right to it, huh? Good job. We are synced up. We're in sync. We are in sync. Cool, cool. So it's going to be good. We're almost at the hour point. Yeah, Alex, I don't know if Corey Feldman's music is any good, but let me know if I should check any songs out in particular, and I'll have a gander. Crispin Glover. This guy in the black shirt's pretty funny. He's just laughing the whole time. Too much wine for him. Yeah. You remember Tristan? Where's the knife? Where the hell's the knife? Or corkscrew. It's such a good kill. It's such a good kill. Yeah, that's right, Tristan. Where the hell's the corkscrew? There it is. Ooh! The butcher knife right to the face. Holy shit. That's brutal. Such a good kill, though. Such a good kill. Where the hell's the corkscrew? Oh, man. Yeah. Same Tristan. He was a cool guy, right? That's right. Out the window. See you later. Right through the window. It's a graceful fall. All the windows explode. Was that Trish? No, that was the other twin, right? I think that's the other twin. Yeah, that's Trish. Okay, cool. Yeah, I liked Crispin Glover too. He was cool. The guy who got the corkscrew in the face. Tommy. Tristan, do you like Tommy? Do you think he's a cool character? Corey Feldman's character, the little boy. Cool. Me too. He's pretty smart and he's very adventurous too. He's in a lot of other good movies like The Lost Boys, Stand By Me. I don't know if you've seen those movies, Tristan, but they're worth checking out for sure. They're really good movies. Ooh, the music's scary. I think this guy's gonna get it. Right, Tristan? This guy in the black shirt? Oh, it's not just you. I love the music in part four as well. The music's great. Oh, the shower. Are they gonna get it in the shower? Really? Shower Teddy. Hot and steamy in there. Yeah, Alex, totally. The Lost Boys and Stand By Me are all-time classics. Remember Stand By Me, the scene where I think Corey Feldman is standing off at the train. He's on the train tracks and he pretends he has like a M16. He's like, "Do, do, 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 do. Come at me, bro." Such a cool scene. The train scene in Stand By Me. Yeah, Tristan, the guy in the black shirt for sure. He's gonna get it. He's way too looped out. He's out. He's like too drunk or something. You know what I mean? And you can't be doing that in a horror movie. Breaking the rules. Ooh, through the projector screen. Hello, welcome to the watch along. Are those Is your name in Chinese characters? I think those are Chinese characters. I'm not sure though. Yeah, the guy gets killed in the shower soon, right, Tristan? But how about the girl? Does the girl gets it too, Sarah, right? Another great '80s flick is Lucas, starring the other Corey. You mean Corey Haim? Is that who you're talking about, Alex? Corey Haim? He's from Toronto, you know, Canadian. That's who. Okay, I've never seen Lucas. I'll have to check it out. Have you seen License to Drive with Corey Haim? I can't remember if Corey Feldman is in that, but Corey Haim and Heather Graham from Austin Powers and Boogie Nights. It's about him getting his learner's permit and his license to drive. That's a really good '80s movie starring Corey Haim. Here we go, Tristan. The guy in the shower is gonna get it. I forget how this kill goes, Tristan. I guess I'm about to see. Polly. Ooh. Oh God. Oh, face crusher right against the tile. Brutal. Oh, both Corys are in License to Drive, huh, Alex? I gotta check out that movie again. It also has Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince in it as one of the driving instructors or test guys. Yeah, that's a really brutal kill, Tristan. I mean, Jason is just so strong. He's like he's like Kane from WWE or something. It's like so OP. Just cracking his nose, that's all. Is that it? He didn't smash his head against the tile? Well, he cracked his nose pretty good. Ooh, axe right to the chest. I don't know if this is one of Jason's highest kill counts in a film, but it's pretty up there, right? He kills a lot of people in this movie. And I hope he doesn't kill the dog. I can't remember, Tristan, if if Jason kills the dog in this movie or not. I hope he doesn't. That would suck. Jason doesn't kill any animals. Okay, good. Only camp counselors. That's right. Well, camp counselors, and remember he kills the police officer in number six. Jason Lives. You remember that? He folds his back like an accordion. It's a really good kill. Really good kill. And Jason Lives. Folds him up like an accordion. But yeah, mostly camp counselors he does kill. That's right. Yeah, the old school video game for Nintendo is pretty good. I don't know if you ever played Nintendo, Tristan, but the Friday the 13th game, it's pretty interesting for Nintendo. It's obviously old by now, but it came out like a couple years after this movie, I guess, maybe 4 years after this movie, the late 80s. It's pretty cool. It has like Jason in a purple jumpsuit. Oh, you seen your dad play? Cool. Yeah, he's right. It is really hard. It's really freaking frustrating. That game. It's hard and frustrating. It's kind of like the Nightmare on Elm Street game for Nintendo as well. They came out around the same time. Both really hard. Oh, Tristan, this scene is really good with the guy, the hiker guy. It's pretty funny in my opinion. This scene with this hiker guy. You like the music when he gets killed? Oh, I let's hear it. I forget what the music is like. I just remembered what he says. It's hilarious what he says when Jason is killing him. Oh, the dog jumped out the window. I hope he doesn't die. I really hope the dog didn't die. I forget. Like if he dies from jumping out the window. I think he survives. Hate to see animals die. Oh, cool, Tristan. Thanks. I forgot about that. So at the end, the dog comes to visit Tommy and his sister. Good to know. Thank you. Okay, cool. Thanks, Tristan. Here's Tommy reading up on the Crystal Lake Massacre. He's getting all his lore straightened out for what happens in the end. Like Tristan said, like the end of this movie is like amazing. It's freaky but amazing. So good. Foggy. Oh yeah, the shower. That makes sense. Oh God. She's screaming. Rob, Rob. Come on, Rob. Okay, I'll listen to the music. I'll listen to the music, Tristan. Why would you go back down, Rob? Oh yeah, this is good. Good music. He's killing me. He's killing me. Run. The music's great. The music's intense. It's some good music. Why would she go back down? That doesn't make sense. I love how Rob's like, he's killing me, Trish. He's killing me. It's like, yeah, no shit. Ooh, nice. Trish getting in some machete slashes. It's good defense, Trish. Twin. Crispin Glover. It's a really good climax. This is when it gets really good, right, Tristan? In the cabin, in their little house here. Gets really good here. Yeah, that's right. The window, right through. Ooh, it's so nasty how he tears that guy down from the nails. Gross. Right through the window. Rob with an axe in his head. Looks like an axe. Ooh, hammerhead. Ooh, right in the neck, huh? Jason is so OP. He's so OP, dude. Oh, do you, Tristan? Yeah, it's a good one, huh? You mean when Tommy starts shaving his head? Is that the scene you're talking about, or just this whole thing here? Scary build up. Oh, the TV, cool. Yeah, that's it's pretty cool with what happens with the TV. That's heavy, that TV. Tommy, man, he's been through a lot. Tommy has been through a lot. Tommy. Yeah, he's playing possum. That's right. Jason is playing possum. He's faking it. Trisha's running, huh? Full sprint. Jason. I like the music here too. It's very intense. Yeah, it's so good, huh, Tristan? Ooh, cannonball right out the window. Cannonball right through the window into the dirt. She stuck the landing though. Good for her. Now it's her turn to fake it. The tables have turned, Jason. The tables have turned. Hey, Jamie. Welcome to the chat. That's right. Friday the 13th is today. Is it 8:57 a.m. where you are? It's 9:58 p.m. where I am. New York time. That's right, Tristan. It's time to get bald. It's time to shave it all off. We'll cut it, then shave it all off. Tommy! I like the way that she screams his name. Oh, I love this scene, Tristan. This is one of my favorite scenes of him taking off all the hair. It's like he's going full lore. He's getting full into the lore. You know what I mean? Oh, you're wrong. 8:58 p.m. Cool, Jamie. Are you a Jason Voorhees fan? Are you a fan of this movie, Jamie? Cool. Want to know? Are you watching the same time as us? Because right now we're on 123:35. Jason, Jason. He's got him stun locked, Tristan. He's got Jason stun locked with the little boy Jason Voorhees look. You are 8 years old. Oh wow. Well, welcome to the chat. Thanks for joining. Yeah, you're right, Tristan. Time for the mask to come off. Remember, Jason. Remember. That's right. The mask is off. The mask is off. Creepy, right? Very creepy. That face is one of the best looks of the series, in my opinion, with his mask off. And this is badass right here. Here comes the freaky part, Tristan. You were talking about. Oh, machete right to the face. Look how he slides down. Oh god. You live in Watertown? Cool, Jamie. Happy Friday the 13th. Oh man. This is crazy, huh, Tristan? Look how he follows up. Look how he's going to follow up when the finger moves. Cool, Jamie. Tommy! It's going full bore. That's right, Tristan. Die! 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 Hell of an arm workout. Die! Tommy! Tommy! So damn good, Tristan. Oh man, that's I love that part. That's like one of the best ways to take out Jason is by a little kid. Think of that. Amazing. And he took him out perfectly. The way like like Tommy, Corey Feldman goes at full lore, shaves his head, puts on the makeup and everything, looks like Jason as a little boy, stun locks Jason Voorhees, like gets him with the machete, die, die, die. It's such a good strat. It's like mental and physical mix, you know what I mean? So good. He looks so freaky with the shaved head. Oh my god. The little pieces of hair. Look at his eyes, look at his eyes. Great movie. Great movie. Great freaking movie. Man, I loved it. That's a really good movie. Yeah, no kidding. You're right, Tristan. He changed Tommy for the rest of his life. I mean, that's how it is, right? In the next movie, part five, A New Beginning, he gets a more different, right? He goes to the ward. So you're right, he does change. What's that, Tristan? What's up? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's back. The Man Behind the Mask by Alice Cooper. That's from part six. Jason Lives, right? Oh, he's back. He's the man behind the mask. It's a great song. That's a great song. I should play it after. Oh gosh, that's so good. The Man Behind the Mask by Alice Cooper. Thanks for reminding me of that song. From Jason Lives, Part 6. In my opinion, Jason Lives and this movie, the final chapter, are the two best sequels, or the two best Friday the 13th movies of the whole franchise. They're both really, really good. Sweet. That was a fun watch along. Now they're just playing the credits with that badass music that Tristan mentioned. The music is so good. Dun, 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 dun. Great time. Thanks everybody for joining and watching the final chapter. If you caught it live, if you're catching the VOD, if you could please click that like button, I would appreciate it so much. You click the dislike button if you want as well, whatever you feel. Click one of the buttons, click the subscribe button, comment on the video, leave some feedback. I'd appreciate it. And we're going to keep doing these watch alongs for every week in Spooktember, aka September. And once October comes, it's going to be weekly, but I might do 2 a week depending on my schedule in October. It'll stay at a week, once a week for sure in October, but depending on my schedule, I might make it 2 times or even 3 times. Depends. In October, we're going to ramp up the Halloween festivities pretty much, because that's when spooky season really, really gets going, you know? Yeah. It was fun. Corey's music career's still scarier though. Yeah, right, Alex? That's what they say. Corey, he's quite the fella. Quite the unique fella, Corey. Corey Feldman. So is Corey Haim, but rest in peace, Corey Haim. He passed away, right? Mr. Corey Haim. Yeah, that was a good movie, peeps. That was a really good movie. He's putting on some background music. That was a good movie. I enjoyed it a lot. I'm gonna take off the timer. Alright, we'll leave it running actually for the stream. So we're gonna keep these watch alongs up. Next week is going to be, it's gonna be Mr. Charles E. Ray. If you don't know who that is the friend till the end, the killer doll named Chucky, the good guy doll. That's right, Tristan. Chucky. And I don't know, it seems like Chucky 3 is leading the poll, right? Last I checked on the community page, it seems like Chucky 3 is in just slightly above Chucky 2. And they're all really good movies, the first 4. I like all of them, but that's the plan. Next week, Friday or Saturday, we're going to watch, it seems like Chucky 3 or Chucky 2. That seems like the plan. And we'll do the same setup here with the wallpaper and the timer clock in the bottom left. And probably in this room too. It seems like this is a good streaming room to watch movies. And yeah, if you're watching now and you want to join next week for the watch along, and you want to get the movie ready, if you want to get the movie, whatever, on Blu-ray, on streaming, or wherever you get it, then it's probably going to be Chucky 3 or Chucky 2, and they're titled Child's Play. So Child's Play 3 or Child's Play 2 is most likely going to be the watch along for next Friday or next Saturday, and the date of that is September 20th, the Friday, or September 21st, the Saturday, which is officially the start of fall, I believe, which is really freaking exciting. Hopefully you could join for that one too, Tristan and Alex. If you're a Chucky fan and if you want to join as well, or you're more than welcome to join the chat just like tonight. That's cool too. Whoever's welcome. Okay, Tristan. It was really fun. Thank you so much for joining and picking up the movie. And you have a good night. Take care. We'll see you later. And yeah, that's the plan, folks. So appreciate everybody in the chat. Alex, Tristan, even Jamie, the random Chinese lettering person, the random Russian person, and then we had Kessler Garcia, a toothbrush at the start there. Thanks everybody for joining the chat, and if there were any lurkers watching the final chapter with us, thank you for lurking and watching. That's completely fine too. You don't have to take part in the chat, but it's always fun if you want to. And take care, Alex. See you next time, hopefully. Next week. Good Guy Doll, Friend Till the End, Chucky, if you want to join. Child's Play. And that's pretty much it, folks. That's pretty much it. So that's it for Friday the 13th, right here. Friday the 13th, September, Friday the 13th, 2024. We joined this guy, Jason Voorhees, in the final chapter from 1984, which was 40 years ago. Kind of, we're digging into the ancient history, weren't we? And we went back there, and it was a good classic slasher movie to watch. 80s horror movie is always a good time during Spooktember and the Halloween season. And I had a great time. So once again, if you could please like the video, I would appreciate it so much. And if you could leave a comment as well and some feedback on maybe what movies you would want to watch during this spooky season. I'm all ears and I'm all open to ideas. And I would love to hear it. But next week, for either Friday, September 20th or Saturday, September 21st, we're probably going to be watching Child's Play 2 or Child's Play 3. So get that movie ready, get it queued up, because we will join our friend till the end, Charles Lee Ray, aka Chucky, next week for the Spooktember watch along. I hope to see everybody there. It's been a slice. And yeah. Hey Ty, you just joined. I'm almost gonna end it, brother, but it's all good. It's all good. No need to be sorry. I was just saying, next week we're gonna watch Chucky. In the poll, it seems like Chucky 3, Child's Play 3 is winning right now. So it seems like next Friday or next Saturday, around this similar time, 8, 9, 10 o'clock or whatever, we're gonna watch Child's Play 3 or Child's Play 2 next week for the Spooktember watch along. So if you're a Chucky fan, Ty, please join. It'll be fun. I mean, even if you're not watching the movie and you just want to chat, if anyone else is lurking or watching this video, the VOD, if you don't have the movie and if you just want to join the chat room and chat about horror movies and random stuff, whatever, it's cool too. There's no rules really. So it's all gravy. It's all fun. And Ty, it was good to see you. No worries about joining late. But we'll be doing more streams. And I'm looking forward to doing like those horror game streams too. So hopefully I can amp up the streams and do more Spooktember and more spooky season kind of horror games, horror movies, horror TV shows, movie reviews, etc., etc., etc. And that'll be the plan. So I gotta get out of here, peeps. I'm gonna be making my way out of here, and hopefully I could stream soon or post another video soon. I'm trying to stay active on the channel here, and it's been fun. And yeah, Ty, if you could join and make that one, that'd be great. Chucky movies are so good. They're like a great mix of comedy and horror as well. They're like both things at once. Chucky's like he's kind of like the Leprechaun, but the Leprechaun is a bit like he's more comical and he's like so lighthearted about everything, whereas like Chucky is like way more sinister and serious, I would say. So I prefer Chucky to Leprechaun. I like the Leprechaun movies too, but I just like how Chucky's more like sinister, serious, and he has like the actual goal of switching his soul from the doll to a full-grown body. That's what, because he's Charles Lee Ray, the serial killer, the human serial killer inside Chucky the doll. So he wants to get out of there, pretty much, right? That's the lore of Chucky. So, anyways, my people, my fellow horror fans and freaks, that's it for this Spooktember watch along of Friday the 13th Part 4, the final chapter with Jason Voorhees on September the 14th. On Friday, September the 13th, not the 14th, 2024. And that's it, you know. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Couple hours, it's going to be over. Yeah, Ty, that's right. Brad Dourif. Brad Dourif, great voice actor. Great voice actor, and he's also an actor as well. He's in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. In the first Child's Play movie, he actually plays the serial killer Charles Lee Ray. I think maybe in some of the later ones he comes back as well as the human form of Charles Lee Ray. He's a good actor, all in all. Alright, Ty, I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to end it for tonight. Wormtongue and LOTR. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. He's in Lord of the Rings. Alright. Sweet. I have to check that out again. Alright, Ty, peace out. Hopefully see you on the next stream. And hopefully next week when we watch Chucky. That'd be cool. Happy Spooktember. And everybody else, happy Spooktember. Hopefully you enjoyed this watch along. And we'll be doing it again next weekend. Charles Lee Ray, Chucky, the Killer Doll. The friend till the end. Alright. So happy Friday the 13th, people. And enjoy your night. And stay away from Camp Crystal Lake because you know what this guy might do with the machete, right? Alright, everyone. Take care. Have a good night. I will catch you on the next Spooktember watch-along. Happy Friday the 13th. Happy Spooktember. And happy Halloween!